Well, you know how positive I am with most things in life. I'm an incredibly open, enthusiastic person who would never ever talk about the negatives in life because I'm Hungarian. Wait, yeah, I know, that's a load of... Right. So I thought long and hard about this opinion I have at the moment about the airline company Wizzair. And you know that every boy, at least once in their lives, at some point encounters something that is utter shit of complaints of things. Yeah, I know that joke was really, really good in my head, but I don't know what went wrong. Maybe I'm just horrible. Anyways, so my complaints about the airline company is that simply that they are horrible, at least lately. I used to have a very high opinion about them because they were punctual, their airplanes' cabins looked very nice and clean, and their customer service was more or less spotless. Or at least I didn't have any complaints back then, so I don't know. But lately, this is all going down. Last time I flew to Hungary and then flew back to Luton, I ended up 5 hours late paying an extra £30 at the parking lot because of the extra time. This time, when I flew to Hungary, I ended up paying an extra £30 because even though their Android app told me that I successfully checked in online, apparently it did not complete the process somehow. Because when I arrived at the airport, I didn't have my boarding pass. And of course, there is no email confirmation about it, not even when there is a successful transaction there. I had no way of proving that I actually completed the check-in process because there is no proper confirmation about it. Except that somewhere along those lines, the app will produce a boarding pass. Now, of course, when I asked them about it, they simply said, well, you have to check in using the app. Well, thank you. That's really helpful information. So does these experiences make me disapprove of their existence altogether? Yes. Will it stop me to fly with them? No, because they are dirt cheap, really. I almost pay the same amount for parking as for a plane ticket. And even with the extra £30 here and there, it doesn't make any big difference. But that doesn't stop me complaining, because I'm Hungarian, obviously, and it's just not good business. It doesn't make me feel better. Not to mention my arm sticking to the armrest in the cabin. But then again, I know what I got myself into because I pay almost nothing for the plane ticket. So this is kind of an interesting situation. On one hand, it would be fantastic if they improved. On the other hand, even if they don't, they are still the cheapest out there, and lots of people choose them for that exact purpose. It also doesn't help that they fly planes back to back. So they arrive to a destination, pick up the passengers, and immediately fly to somewhere else, which doesn't let the crew enough time to clean the cabin or do any sort of quick maintenance. So for that day at least, they are stuck with sticky armrests and things alike. It also doesn't help the situation that Luton somehow thinks that it's a great idea not to put rubbish bins beyond the check-in desk, at least at one of the gates. So where do people put their things, like coffee cups and things alike? Also, I noticed that people seem to believe that it's beneficial to buy the speedy check-in extra thingy, the priority boarding thing, but now they ended up with a lot of people actually buying it, and it doesn't really help anymore because it still causes problems when boarding the plane.
There you are, madam. One speedy boarding pass.
Thank you. Do you sell many of these?
Yes, today we've sold one to every passenger on the flight. Next, please.
Even if I'm the last person boarding the plane, after having checked in, the plane just won't go away without me. So that's Adventures on the Plane for you. Is it exceedingly horrible? No, not really, no. Could it be better? Yeah. Does it feel like a sheet of complaints? Yeah. Yeah, I know that joke didn't get any better. So yeah, Flying is fun. The sky is the limit. Or perhaps in this case, the insane cost-cutting methods. So before I say goodbye, would I recommend to fly with Wizz Air? Probably not. Unless you're willing to accept what you get for the 2 bananas their plane tickets cost. So thanks for watching, and if you have any fun stories about the excitement of flying, please don't hold back. Bye bye.